make sure to like and subscribe right now. Yes, do it.
Yes, this is Ron from MathX, and today we're going to be solving the number 27 from the Math Kangaroo of 2021. Now, in this problem, we can be doing some simple equations to get this problem done fast and efficiently. So, what we're actually going to be doing in here is going to be labeling and using variables to substitute for these apple juice bottles. But without further ado, let's just get started. Each shelf holds a total of 64 deciliters of apple juice. The bottles have 3 different sizes: large, medium, and small. How many deciliters of apple juice does a medium bottle contain? And the answer choices here are 3, 6, 8, 10, and 14. So what we're going to be doing here is substituting all these sizes for instead the variable, so it can be easier to put in an equation format. So what we're going to be doing is putting these 3 bottles here into called 3L, for L is for large. So that way we can make multiple equations. So 3L plus 4 small, so S, and that's going to be equal to 64. Next, we would have 3S plus 2L plus 2M for medium, and that equals 64. Finally, for the last one, we would have 6S plus 4M, and that would be equal to 64. So the goal in this problem is to find how much a medium bottle is. And we can do that perfectly easily and in a pretty fast way. So what we can do here is we can kind of set up systems of equations. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's okay. It's basically when you have multiple equations and you can try to solve for variables using the multiple of equations. Like, for example, we could maybe use the 3s plus 2l plus 2m equaling 64 to try and find the m. Because it's like 3s, we can kind of divide it in two, and it'll get 1.5s, and that may seem a bit messy, but trust me, it will actually probably work out. So let's just kind of do that. We would have 1.5s plus 2l plus, actually 1l, I forgot we're halving it, and that would be equal to 32. Then we have the 6s plus 4m equals 64. We can also simplify that. We will get from that 1.5s plus 1m is equal to 16. And that helps us out majorly, because then we find out L. You see, 1.5s plus 1m equals 16. That means L would be equal to 16 itself. And that really helps us in this problem. L is equal to 16. So now that we found out L, it's going to be more simpler to do this, right? Yeah, because then we can find out S. And because 3L plus 4S equals equal to 64 from this top equation we made here, we know that 3L is going to be 48, and that means 4S has to be equal to 16. So let's just write that out. 48 plus 4S equals 64. And that means that since 4s is going to be equal to 16, because 64 minus 48, 16, easy maths, 4s is equal to 16, so s is going to be equal to 4. And we're quickly seeing that we can solve this problem very easily. Okay, now that we have that, it's the moment of truth, the finale. We can kind of solve what m is. So s in this 6s plus 4m is equal to 64. We can just substitute back in that s equals 4. So 24 plus 4m is equal to 64. And I'm not a math genius, but I'm pretty sure you all can probably do that. 6 times 4, 24 plus 4m is equal to 64. That means 4m would have to be equal to 40. And that's not our answer, but it's pretty easy because we can just divide 4 from here and we'll get m is equal to 10. So let's just put that there. M is equal to 10. And as you can see there, we have solved this problem. And we solved it relatively fast. As you can see, you can solve most problems just using some equation tricks and substituting as variables, because then it's much easier to do it. But anyways, as you can see, we solved this problem, meaning we are now officially finished.